Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with my Mother's Day flip bag. This is for a swap in Swapper's Corner, and so I am videoing it so I can get it out in the mail. So I actually did use a bag this time, and it was in the Easter markdown section, and you got 2 bags, and I just thought this bag was great. So this is the back. It's going to have the paper clip with the love and a card. And I've actually, I filled it with some die cuts in there. Okay, so yeah. So it has this really cool doily that I got in a swap from Lynn Sletta. And then one of my embellishments that I made in the embellishment tutorial that I'll put down below. I ripped the Happy Mother's Day, used it here. There's some bling, and this is a punched out border of book paper. So that will be placed in here with her note. So this is the front. And again, you see the lace that I cut out of the book paper. There is one of those 400 hearts that I cut out with my Cricut with some washi tape and a bow that's from my Fisker's bow punch, and the word mom, and these are stickers that I had in my stash. Now this time, to hold my my bag together, I have punched a hole with my crocodile and then put in an eyelet. So on each side, and that actually makes it adjustable. I can make it a little bigger, and yeah, so there we go. So I have a sea sucker vanilla for my swap partner, and 3 of my flower paper clips, and I packaged them, and some washi tape will be in this pocket. And this is a little 3 tags that I started out. I was just going to do the tags, and then I turned it into a little mini album. So I'm holding it together with the safety pin because the ring that I had wouldn't fit. So on the front, I have one of those frames that I made out of the paper clay, and I put a little insert in here so a photo can go and they can actually figure out what size to make it. I have some eyelash trim here, one of my favorite flower doily punches. This is a scrap from one of the pieces that you'll see inside the book. Inside the tag book, and then the flower that I got from Michael's, another little flower, and the big bling. And I also added a flower and some bling on the picture frame. So I decided to do both sides. So this side is a Project Life card, and then a paper scrap. The pink and white striped is a paper scrap, and the Live It Up is some of that packaging that I cut up, and that's also from a Project Life packaging. There's a circle punched out, a scallop square, and a heart, and then 3 little blings. And then the eyelash trim comes across, and it's actually glued underneath here and then tied on this side. Okay, so next we have the purple tag, and it just has the heart. It says Mother. It's got a little banner and a button, and then I put raffia through it and had the strings go up to the side there. On the other side, we have another Project Life card, the love punched out from the Teresa Collins love punch, and 2 of the scallop squares. So, and then the last page is this really pretty minty green, and I've put a doily and the heart that I fussy cut out, and again the flower embellishment, and the word Mother from that sheet of stickers that I've been using. Here's the card that I used the piece of on the front, and then we just have a little heart here with some more packaging here. The doily comes across the back. We have the banner. We have a piece of one of the bow, punched out bows from the Fisker's punch. I can't find the other piece, so I just used it here, and then one of my fluffy flowers. And I'll put the tutorial for that below as well. So that's the little tag book that will be packaged and be in the front. Next, we have this little paper clip, and it's a little teapot or coffee pot. The taller one's coffee, I think. And it is glued to a little tiny paper clip. Next, we have the tassel, and it is attached to a flowered paper clip. And this one is different pieces of ribbon and trim that I had, and also some bling. And I'm really liking adding this gold embroidery thread as well. And so then there's some pearls, and then I added a little heart charm to the front. Okay. Inside the bag, we have, already packaged, some Project Life cards. So they are embellished on one side. Project Life cards. You may have seen the tutorial where I made this one. And this one. And this one. And they match, so I'm gifting them to her in this swap. So I'll repackage those. Then we have the wrapped candy, and I had 2 M stickers on this sticker sheet that I'm trying to finish up, and so I was like, well, I can do a heart for the O. So there we have it. So we have Mom, and those are Hershey nuggets, and I'll put the tutorial for that below as well. And then we have my wand, and I made it a shaker, and on the inside it's stamped "You Are Special," and it has the special bead. It is actually a kit that somebody had gifted me, and it's really easy. And then I put it on a doily, and then I added the green bling around the doily, my green straw that I got at Target, and then I had this in my stash. And I needed something with some weight on the back, so I attached it here. I've tied my raffia through the back. Then I added a bow of this off-white. I hot glued this gold, and I tied and then hot glued this blue on here to bring in all the colors from the thing. I'm gifting her 3 of the green straws and an emery board. And I have found emery boards to be very, very useful in my crafting. Now, working with those paper clay, you can use it to, if your edges are not straight or good. So I had this pretty blingy emery board that I bought, and so I'm gifting that to her. And then I made one of my banners. This is a bigger one, and so I made that and included that along with 2 heart embellishments. And I'll put the banner tutorial below. It's similar but different. Okay, and then I had 3 paint sticks in the colors, so I put those in. Let's see what else. Oh, she's gonna get some eyelets and some bling and a couple of those black and white clothespins and some morning glory seeds. It's not too late to plant the morning glory seeds. And then some pink alpha stickers, and then some die cuts, some twine, some of those little flowers, some washi tape, and a bunch of the book paper flowers, and then a couple of plain ATC cards, and then one of those Mother's Day cards that I've been ripping up and using all over. So this is the bag.